can you please tell us your name and how old you are?
My name is Hanh, and nowadays I'm 14 years old.
Very nice. So part one here is introducing yourself, but can you do that by talking about 3 habits you used to have and then 3 habits you have now?
First, I would tell you about 3 habits I used to have. I used to have some bad habit, like I used to fold the corner of my textbook.
Okay.
And choosing my pen in the class, and I used to forget washing off after the meal.
Okay. Do you have better habits now, or do you still have bad habits?
Now I have some better habit, like I usually make the bed after I wake up, and every morning I usually doing some exercise, and I turn off all the electric equipment before going out.
Very nice. Well, this one here is all about films. So in part 1, you need to think of different films you've seen that made you feel a certain way. Have you ever seen a film which was really, really funny?
I think Mr. Bean is the funniest movie I have ever seen.
Sure. That's okay. Have you ever seen a film that made you feel good?
I think it is the Friends. It's a series. It's made me feel better if I have the bad mood.
Cool. And have you ever seen a film which had a really sad ending?
I think I haven't seen this film had a sad ending, but I have seen a film very sad, but it is happy ending.
Got you. Okay. And when you watch films, do you prefer watching them at home or at the cinema?
I prefer seeing the film at home,
Okay.
because it is make me feel more comfortable, and it's so cozy when I see film at home. I don't scare about someone think about me.
And when you watch films, do you prefer to watch American films, other foreign films, or Vietnamese films?
I prefer to see American films, because when I see American film, I can practice my English, and it have very good well for my vocabulary.
Nice. And when you watch foreign films, say American films, do you watch them dubbed or with subtitles?
I prefer seeing American films with subtitles, because I want to hear the real accent of the star and characters, and it really good. It's really comfortable to me to learn more about my English.
Nice. And the last part is to talk about a really good film you've seen this year. So have you seen a really good film this year?
Yes.
What is that film?
It is the Twilight Saga.
Okay.
It is fantastic.
Fantasy
Fantastic romantic films.
Yeah.
It's based on a book series. It's named Twilight by Stephen Meyer. It is. I don't know what is set.
Is it set in like a real place on Earth or a made-up place, a fantasy place?
I think it's set in the north of Canada.
Okay, and when is it set? In modern times, the past, or the future?
is in the past.
Okay, cool. Do you know anyone who's in it that is famous? Any famous actors?
I really like the Kristen Stewart.
Okay.
She's a star of this film.
Is she Katniss Everdeen? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. And the last one, why did you like the film? What about it do you like?
I like this film for many reasons, but the main reason is the unique plot in this time, the soundtrack, and the special effects. Usually, similarity is have a star.
Very nice. Cool. Next one here is deductions. Modals of deduction: may, might, must, can, and could, and things like that, to deduce what could be happening in two pictures. So this one on the left, can you deduce what might be happening here?
I think mustn't he mustn't be at home because he is sitting in the subway, and I think he might be a university student because there is a bag under the seat, and I think the monster is so like it show like the tires of him, and he might not have energy in that time.
Right, so you're saying the monster is showing the emotion or the feeling of the man,
Yeah.
and that's why he's drinking coffee. Got you. Okay, and here on the right side?
In the right, I think the girl has long hair. She is unhappy because her facial expressions, and the girls in the Ford in front of she is walking with a dog because she is holding a dog legs, and they must working in the park because in the background there is so many trees and grass.
So based on what they're wearing, what season or weather type do you think it is on that day?
I think it might be in the winter.
Could be, yeah. It could be winter or spring. Probably not autumn because of the leaves. But yeah, very nice. Good stuff. This one here, it is judgment and how you judge people. So how do you judge a person based on their appearance or the way they dress?
I judge somebody about their appearance, and when I see someone that isn't well dressed, I think they are bored or they don't have pride themselves.
Okay. Has there ever been a time where you've judged somebody and been wrong about it?
Yes. Is that time I met a boy who is my best friend brothers. In the first time I met him, I think he is a boring person because he's just wearing a t-shirt and a short. During the communication, he just keep in silence. But one day I met him in the art exhibition, and we spoke, and I found out he is a successful young artist, and I'm so surprised about this fact.
Okay, so the art exhibition that you went to was his? He was the artist for that exhibition?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, nice. The last part is just politeness and being polite. If you needed to ask someone to do you a really big favor, how would you ask them, or what would you say to be polite?
I would say, do you mind doing me a favor?
Yeah, sure. And then think a bit smaller, maybe at a dinner table or with friends. how would you ask someone to do something for you in a polite way?
In the first, I will talk. I will talk that. Excuse me. Would you mind give me something like give me a bottle?
That works. That's the idea of testing. Well done. Great job.
Yeah.
Very nice.